You sweetheart, Mr. Hitomi, straight in, 3 minutes to go, and says, no, I'm not waiting any longer, says Mr. Hitomi, I'm throwing in the host. How you doing? And Moida does the same. Hey! All together now. Cool. Oh, get a banana. You gotta love it. There you go.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
A little bit of jitterbuggery going on there for Mr. Hitomi. Daft Punk, Stamper, and what do we got? Moida as well. Jeez Louise. Yeah, nice. I tell you what, Daft Punk, I hate it when that happens. Yeah, you think you're the first in, and then you look up and it's like, how? How do they do it? Right, Moida. Now, you've given us a host. You've put me in a difficult position because normally you get a coffee, but I suppose a mocha. That was dreadful, I do apologise. Right, a mocha as well for Moida.
Orange mocha frappuccino.
A little bit of jitterbuggery as well. Right, and with, of course, Daft Punk and Stamper. Well, I tell you what, it's got to be a Milo for our Stamper.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
And Mr. Hitomi, you gave us a host and I didn't give you a shout out. What a complete arse I am. Right, so, Daft Punk. Well, I tell you what, Daft Punk, gotta be another Milo. There we go.
Look at that. See, nice and easy.
Easy, creamy. You can't beat it. Well, we better start a bit early. In fact, I tell you what. I don't think I've even punched it. Oh, there you go. Biscuit base. Buttery biscuit base. And before we can even start, Stamper throws down 1,220 of those very hard-earned Chanel points. I know, Sean, I know. Where's a Milo? What's a Milo? I tell you what, use old Google, Sirius. It's a sort of Ovaltine, Horlicksy, Australian wonder. I'm so sorry, Sean. Jeez Louise, poor Sean. Right, first of all for Sean, I'm going to get him a cup of tea just to... In fact, I tell you what, no. Sean, it's got to be another Milo, hasn't it? There we go.
Look at that. See, nice and easy. Easy
creamo. Milo is Milo, says Stamper. And Sirius, let me get you, I tell you what, let's get you a nice sensible cup of coffee for our Sirius. There we go. Right, we've had biscuits. Sean, I am so... Yeah, exactly, and you're absolutely right. PSA, public service announcement from Adorkable Sean. A British or European Milo is not Australian / New Zealand Milo. There is a difference when you go 180 degrees, ladies and gentlemen. So that is no problem. Only if you buy me dinner first. Hey, I tell you what. Let's. What are we doing? Oh, right. We've done biscuits. We've got Sean. I'm sorry. It's time to look away, Sean. First one of the day, ladies and gentlemen. If you're having your breakfast, if you're having your lunch, if you're having an evening meal, you might want to look away, especially if you're easily upset by all things Thargoidy, as Nick Dangerous gets up close and, of course, personal with Terry the Thargoid. And yes, we were wrist deep in what we thought was Thargoid tummy, but it wasn't a tummy. Nay, neither was it a blue or a red-footed booby. Neither was it Captain Kremen's moves. It turns out it was Terry the Thargoid's booby. And how did we know it was a booby? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we kept on tickling innocently away, and then all of a sudden, and that happens.
Pet the Thargoid!
Milky. There we go. Right. Oh, look at that. The continue nomination, the continue screen. We better get logied in. Let's hit that continue. And of course, it's the Burrs prostate, isn't it? We're inspecting. Woohoo! Hiya, Bill. I feel like a kid being told to leave the room because it's adult talk. He's a bit like that, isn't it, Sean? It's always that thing. Is Sean here? Is Twindex here? Am I going to get complaints again? Am I going to feel bad? I do apologise, Sean, but we're back to normality, and there is a cool down on the Thargoid now, because people can be awfully cruel. And talking of awfully cruel, there's an awfully nice Peepins. Here's our AK. Well, it's got to be a AK brewage with a very nice pile of sugar.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Lovely. Catch you later, Stamper. Enjoy your dinner, and we'll see you later. We'll see you later.
You go ahead and make your final checks. Let me know when you're ready.
Thank you, Bill. Here we're at Mingeport, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta love it. Mingeport. Shuggy! I would walk 500 miles. I tell you what, Shuggy, you little darling. It's gotta be.
Myself with a slow, relaxing yank.
You enjoy yourself there, Stampy. You call it dinner. We call it a slow and relaxing yank. The strangeness in just going 180 degrees on the planet. Exactly, Sean. Exactly. Shuggy, you bugger. Right, Commander Shuggy now. And I don't think I have changed now, haven't I?
You're only ever going to see the most wonderful things if you're willing to take a risk, to gamble, to put everything on.
It's neither slow nor relaxing. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones. No.
Standing by.
Oh my lord. Sean, you bugger. It's Fast and Furious, yeah. Fast and Furious for our Stamper. Oh, you gotta love it. Let's get a shout out for the #1 Shuggy boy. There we go. Playing the old Elite Dangerous. It used to be but he's lost the but he's still doing a bit of Elite Dangerous. So please do give our Commander Shuggy boy, who will probably become Commander Shuggy, I believe, at some stage. And Golden Eagle, welcome in. As Sean says, he's very much, fuck it, let's just get this over and done with. Red pill is wearing off. Oh, Napalm, you got... Oh, Copa Banana.
You'll be tanked like the
whole Thargoid nation. Evil in with the hose and in with the pet the chicken. Right, geez Louise. I tell you what, that Napalm helping themselves to beer. I don't know what's going on. Let's get Eagle a drink. In fact, let's get a nice sensible cup of coffee for our Golden Eagle. There we go.
Smooth.
And then Napalm grabbing the beer. Well, I tell you what, Napalm, with a bit of beer, you might want a vodka chaser. You might like this, Napalm.
Have a drink on me.
There you go. Have a drink on me. Oh, and little Bigian as well. We better get that whiskey sorted before... If Kiltman shows up, somebody please shout, because otherwise, you know what's going to happen. And Snowball!
Drink! Take! House! Drink!
There you go, little Bigian. And I tell you what, a nice cup of tea. And I tell you what, a shout out for our evil Snowball.
To blow your mind.
Because they gave us a host, ladies and gentlemen. That should have been an orange mocha frappuccino. But they've been falling down the Titans. Don't forget to tighten, otherwise you might fall too. Ha ha! Oh, that was a terrible joke. Right, who have I missed? I've missed somebody, I'm sure of. Snowball! I've missed a redemption. We've got a chicken to get out. Get your cocks out, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. No, sorry, chickens. PSA, ladies and gentlemen, public service announcements. Any cock-like references, they are actually hens. There is no cock pulling, petting or stroking. It is all hens. Just wanted to get that out there before the TOC police turn up. Right, for lovely, yeah, it was foul, wasn't it? But I tell you what, look at that snowball. You've gone and got the original, the original Mick Clucknell with a bit of perfect poultry petting. Yeah, just like the hot tubs. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're missing out on, if you think you're missing out, do search Just Chatting for the Bikini Hot Tub Girls. Sorry, yes, I did say. Exactly, we're all sub to... Oh, you gotta love it. Right, we are doing missions again. We are back to the good old an OP, just as you thought it was safe to keep the biscuits out. I tell you what, let's get an orange mocha frappuccino for the Orange Phoenix.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little bit of jitterbuggery. Jitterbug indeed. And not only a shout out, but also the SPV. F&A. All together now. Oh, get a banana. Tried a bit harder for that one. You absolute tinker. Stitcher, how you doing? Well, it's got to be another orange mocha frappuccino and a shout out for a host. That's the goal. There we go. And of course, a little bit of jitterbuggery. All together, it's Shuggy Boy's host. Get a banana. Well, Shuggy Boy, you've had your drink, you've had your shout out. I don't know whether we can give Shuggy a double shout out. Is it allowed? Let's see if we can get the computer to play ball. Computer, shout out Shuggy Boy.
You know I'm capable of more than this.
I do, computer, but at least you got it right today. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, these commanders with their CMDRs, it's all happening. Right, well, we've got Orange Phoenix, and that does mean, even though Unicorn Farts has told us that she is not allowed to steal the Kit Kats anymore, if I could spell, it would really help. Biscuit.
Bugger, you lot him so hard right now, I have to go tenderize my meat.
Thanks for the bitties, and you be careful tenderising your meat.
I like the bass. I like the
buttery biscuit base.
I like the bass biscuit base. I like the
buttery biscuit base. Thanks for the shout out. How are you this? I tell you what, Stitcher, I am a lot better than I thought I was going. You are worth it. You got a double shout out there, Shuggy. No worries, Sean. The old browser reset. OP, just doing me chores, building up the courage to survive. Nice one. Yes, Warbucks. Yes, the bane of yours and mine life, and of course my computer as well, now being a bane of yours. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the love affair of the 34th century, Warbucks and computer, to be continued. But at the moment, they're keeping it a bit sort of a bit on the phone sex sort of side. And Mystic, I tell you what, I nearly missed you hiding in there, Mystic. As Beetlejuice pops in as well, Beetlejuice, I tell you what, right. Mystic, what are we going to get, Mystic? Rum for Mystic, it's the weekend, I don't care, Mystic, have some rum.
Amazon Colby.
And I tell you what, Beetlejude, could we go for some vodka? I think Beetlejude could do with some vodka. Let's have a look-see. There we go.
Amazon Colby.
There you go. Yeah, nice bit of the old vodka there, and yeah, not 3 times Golden. Hey, and Mystic, that will help after the mushroom tea yesterday. Oh, I tell you what, that'll get things sorted for you, Mystic. Oh, you gotta love it. Right, we better see what's on this old scoreboard. We've not, well, no change from usual, is it, ladies and gentlemen? We're on We're on score for the usual. So yes, we're in Mingeport, ladies and gentlemen. So we can look at the Mingy board. Haha, see what I did there? All I can say is fuck daylight savings time. Oh, I tell you what, Sean, isn't it a bugger? The old time changing, it's a nuisance. It's a nuisance. You started earlier than I thought, so it means I can go to bed earlier. Oh, and Stephen, welcome in. I do apologise. I've got a bit of a windage problem today. Well, not that I don't always. Oh dear, I hope you didn't hear that, Stephen. Right, let's get a nice cup of tea, Stephen. If you're totally stuck with not liking tea or milk,
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
There you go. Guaranteed to blow your mind. I tell you what, Moida, I don't know why that. I think you got caught.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, how about a courtesy flush? Thanks, man. Yeah, it's the old bot can't do two things at once, Moida. It's a right pain in the old flushing. Can't hold what's in your hand, Nick. And Stitcher, just remember to pick up the cargo. Yeah, I know someone that was delivering shit but forgot the ship. Ripe as a Bramley apple. Oh, you got me going.
What a maroon.
You got me going already. Bad Dog! Jeez Louise! Bad Dog, welcome in! Gifting a tier sub to Wool Alley and the Furian King. Bad Dog! Bad Dog, Bad Dog, you sweetheart! Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't given out a chocolate today. So you know what? Bad Dog's going to have to get their lips around. Let's have a look. Bad Dog. There we go. Get ready for this, Bad Dog, you bad boy. You bad boy, Bad Dog. Nos trails. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a bad dog. Hey, that works well, doesn't it? Bad dog. I like that. Thank you, Bad Dog. Welcome in. Get your lips around that nice hot chocolate. And I tell you what, let's have some cake.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
I've stimulated Shatner's pink oboe, but never his bassoon. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Salty Singularity is pulling out!
Oh, you've got to love a bit of Boss Lady. God bless her. Salty Singularity pulling out. Right, we are working for the Burr prostate, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at that! More bio waste. Oh, it's got to be done. It's got to be done. More bio waste. Yeah, let's have some more shit. Right, let's try and remember to actually collect it. Oh, we're 10 short. Cargo full. My goodness. She is, isn't she? Yeah, transporting shit. I'll tell you what. Oh, the joys of life. The khakis life. Oh, Stephen, you can't. Oh, you got it. Yeah, get your fill of shit. I mean, you know. Right, have we got? Oh yeah, we have got an outfitting. We might be able to pop a little if we've got an optional internal spare. Oh yeah, look, we only need 10. We only need 10, don't we? Is there a? There's a 64. 3, 4. Oh no, 3. That'll be 8. That's a 2. Let's see if they've got any cargo. Cargo 8. Yep, lovely jubbly. Buy that. And then fill that one up with a 4. Lovely jubbly. Super duper Gary Cooper. Then we can collect all our shit in one go. Yeah, it is a shit job. You are absolutely right, but somebody's got to do it. Oh, and thanks for the shout out for ROP as well.
Hey-o!
Hey up, biker, how you diddling? We were just collecting the last lot of poo before we depart, and we're going to check we've got an inventory. Yep, look at that, full of poo. Oh, Orange Phoenix, yes, yes. Biker, blimey, I nearly forgot our biker. Jeez Louise, biker, coffee.
Smooth.
And a shout out as well for our biker. There you go, definitely playing Elite Dangerous better than me. It's yeah, I tell you what, OP, I tell you what, you are doing some fantastic work. You really are, mate. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing a little bit of the old BGS work, and of course you can't mention BGS without mentioning.
You bastard, Nick.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, molded by it.
Computer, shout out Zorba Dundee.
You know I'm capable of more than this.
I certainly do. He's certainly, at the moment, he's running around in trees, going pew pew. An Axion! I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, it's a lovely Axion. Well, Axion, what are we going to get you? I think, well, I know Axion's a fellow streamer, so we're going to have to get an orange mocha frappuccino and a shout out for our Axion.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
And of course, a little bit of jitterbuggery. Jitterbug indeed. Good to see you, Axion. Lovely to see you. And please, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I did mean to pop over and say hi this morning, Axion, and I got sort of stuck between Bikini Hot Tub Girl and Zorba. Which is an interesting place to be stuck between a Bikini Hot Tub Girl and Zorba. And I was going to come and see you, but it was difficult. It was difficult peeling me away. It was honestly. And Bad Dog gifting a tier 1 sub to our biker. You blooming sweetheart. A legend indeed. Yeah, Bad Dog's out. I tell you what, woof woof. We've got a Bad Dog in the house. Well, I tell you what, Bad Dog, it's got to be worth one of these. There you go. When I was undercover, I tell you what, that was something else. Mini me. I tell you what, there's nothing mini about me. Well, there is actually. There's quite a lot mini about me. Oh, and I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in that sort of mood. If I can find the button to press. Oh, look at that, salty! I tell you what, I don't mind a bit of salty singularity, and I nearly mixed that up with salty something else. Oh! It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Whose balls did I kiss? I don't even remember whose balls I kissed.
Jeez, we've got to go to that party those parties that Crispy goes to. He can't even remember which balls he's kissed. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I'm in the hot tub. Love you, Zorba, but there's a hot chick in water. I'm sorry. But you will be pleased to know, ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to work up the courage, but yes, we are trying to work up the courage, ladies and gentlemen, to do an Elite Dangerous hot tub bikini stream, which will be quite a few different members of the Elite community in bikinis, in hot tubs, playing Elite Dangerous. I know, Sean, and you should be. You should be very scared. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, there's been some pictures shared on Discord that, could make you, a normal person, completely bonkers. Right, we've left the old Minge port, ladies and gentlemen. We're on our way, and can't beat a bit of boiled toddy. Yeah, me in a bikini. Exactly. I think, book the counsellors now. This is why we're warning people, Ernie. No, we in the hot tub. That is, well, in fact, we've decided we're going to go full Buffalo Bill with the tuck unders, ladies and gentlemen. And talking in a Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill. Landing gear.
Gear coming up.
We've got our very own Buffalo Bill. Oh, you gotta love it. Right. Oh, Stephen, you sweetheart. I didn't know we in the hot tub. Stitcher.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
AK-47 Gaz, you bastard! Oh, you gotta love a bit of Kenny. Oh, Shuggy says, now Nick, a bikini hot steamy tub in water. The hell with the chick in the water. Yeah, you bastards! Oh, you gotta love it. Right, what are we doing? Oh, yes, we've got a mission to deliver poo. This stream has got more 18 plus than 18 plus. Right, we've left Mingeport. We don't want to go to Mingeport. We need to go to... Oh, it's the Kit Kat terminal. It's the Kit Kat terminal inside Andre. There we go. Oh, look, we've got a... Look. We got one of them. One of them invitey things. I like the base. Buttery biscuit base. Buttery biscuit base. There we go. Wait, Nick, wanting to do missions. Can't have that now, can we? Chicks, I don't think that's a candy bar floating in the tub. Oh, I love it. Yep, that's the one, Moida, delivering shit to Kit Kat inside Andre. Yeah, that's our lot in life. Oh, I love it. Right. What do we do? Oh, yeah, we've got a mission to do, haven't we? But Biker has said, no, blow that. We need more chicken lubbing. So I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, with no further adurage, let's do it. Second chicken loving of the day. Here we go. Courtesy of Biker Flame, this one. Oh, and I tell you what, we're going to do this again, Biker, because that is the same, a slow motion, perfect poultry petting that our evil Snowball got earlier on. So we're going to let this run to the end, and then what we're going to do for you is we're going to go back to Elite Dangerous, and then we're going to go back to the chickens, and if it's the same one... Oh, there you go, Biker, there you go. Well, technically 2 for the price of 1, but as we'd already seen, now that is now, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we need the PSA. That is definitely a hen being stroked, and not a cock being choked. A fanar, ooh, misses. It's innuendo, Jones. Or maybe it isn't. Sneaking in. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy! Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Just jump on the back of It's Micro T and you can come in first, and it'll be a happy ending for you and everybody that rides over the finishing line.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind, Sneakies. I do love that one. Jump on the back of It's Micro and you're guaranteed a happy finish. I'll tell you what. Oh, I tell you what, that's me and me and Salty again. Blimey, O'Reilly, these randomizers. They seem to be doing their best not to be random today. Right, let's see if we can get this show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we have a destination. We have, oh, there it is, good old Andre. We're off to see Andre at Kit Kat Terminal and deliver our poo, ladies and gentlemen. That might sound rude, but it's not. We are full of bio waste, ladies and gentlemen. So, Bill, engage Super Duper Drive.
Drives engaging.
Aye, thanking you, Billy boy, our very own Buffalo Bill. So yes, we're all going for tuck unders. That ugly white so-called chicken stares at me and I feels its evilness. It has the evil eye for you, Shuggy. does our Phil Schofield, aka Albino Hen, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we're on our way. We're climbing out of the atmosphere, I believe. Let's have a look. See.
Summoner. It comes from within. This need to explore, gain knowledge. Eventually, whether you like it or not, and contrary to logic, you'll embark on a journey into the void. Blindly. Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Yeah, it does sound like quite an adventure, Bill, but if you could just stop your monologues while we're trying to drive. That's pretty, innit? That's pretty. I like that. I like that. I love it. If Phil Schofield was Santa, I'd sit on his lap. Nice one, Sean. And Stitcher, Nick, my son asked me where poo comes from, so I awkwardly told him. And with a sad look on his face, he then said, Antigua? Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love the old... you gotta love the old poo jokes. You gotta love them. It's like the... It is like, yeah, yeah, from the old Annie T Viley. Right, we're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can pop back inside the cockpit. There we go. Right, we are ready. This has got to be a new record, ladies and gentlemen. On our way out of the station. How long has it taken us? Let's have a look. 33 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad to start our first mission of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
An away mission? Oh, I hope you're not wearing red.
No, I'm not wearing red, Bill. Jeez Louise. Not bad at all, is it? It's shit. We've got a cargo. Clean up in cargo bay 2. Oh no, forget that.
Shite.
Exactly, Squid. And Squid, Squid, did I get you a drink? I don't think I did, Squid. Oh, you gotta love it. Let me just see if I haven't seen Kilted, so I think we were still alright giving away his whiskey. There we go.
Drink! Take! Us! Drink! Drink!
It is a sneakies. If we get one mission done within an hour, that is probably par for the course if we're on a good day. On a bad day, 0 missions in 2.5 hours has been known, but usually it's somebody else's fault, to be honest, sneakies. It's usually Bill, you know, mucking around, or, you know, or Jason, or even Nobby sometimes. So yeah, we do try. We do try. In fact, talking of trying, Bill, engage FSD.
Okay, I'll try and do that.
No, do or do not. There is no try.
Exactly. There you see, looking at even the late great Yoda, ladies and gentlemen, you know, insists there is no try, there is only do-do, which was a mistake I made. But now that we're shoveling shit around the galaxy, it does seem quite apt. As we're off to see Andre. Right, Bill, if you're not going to do it, I suppose we ought to ask you. Yes. Yeah, that's more like it, Squid. 0 missions in 2.5 days, yes. I think Squid Nick is a poet and he did not know it. Yeah, at least it's not minus numbers at the moment, Stephen. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Okay, Bill. Enough is enough, Bill. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. Bill is asleep again.
Blimey hell, that was quick. That's narcolepsy, isn't it, when you keep falling asleep? Or is it veno plonko collapso? Stitcher, I have noticed when I ship shit, I never see any other ships, and I say to myself, do I smell? Oh dear, Sean's turning off the social media. It could be a total social media blackout for our Sean. And, right, crikey. Computer, make me a tea.
I'm sorry, Nick. Tea is unavailable at this time.
Colico, I tell you what, you've come in at a good time, Colico. We were trying to get our first jump after 30 minutes, and Bill says no. And the computer now says it hasn't got tea. So I tell you what, it's going to be an orange mocha frappuccino, Colico. Whether you want it or not, get your lips round this old bugger.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
A little bit of jitterbuggery. Jitterbug indeed. Yeah, Bill says no to a jump there. What's going on, Colico? To be fair, I think he's tired and shagged out after a long session, Colico. But you never know. Oh, and Rokana coming in with a coffee for everyone. Well, Rokana, you know what's going to happen now. Princess Rokana, one of the first ladies of Elite, ladies and gentlemen. Always loves her coffee. Comes in bearing coffee for all of us. And what do? I throw a chocolate away. A dos, Trev. Really, Polly? Holy moly, everybody wants a Rokana. Oh, I do like that one. Rokana. That's it. But having said that, Bear Dog worked well. Oh, who's in with a host? Oh, get a banana. Where did I miss that host? Warlord! Coffee! Colico! Host, you bugger! Warlord, you bugger! Yerison! When did Yerison... I tell you what, everybody's here, right? Coffee, indeed. For our Warlord, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, Warlord. Smooth. Smooth, indeed. Yerison just popped in. Oh, lovely. I was feeling as though I might have missed you, Yerison. Well, a nice brewage for you, Yerison. There we go. Guaranteed to blow your mind. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, taking a little bit of a break from the old streamage at the moment, but definitely worth a follow for when they return. Computer, shout out Warlord.
You know I'm capable of more than this.
I do, and it was Warlord who told me to tell you to do it. So, you know, if you want to blame anyone, Computer, here's your chance. I know we got Bad Dogs here, Yerison, everybody's here, Warlord's here. I mean, crikey, O'Reilly. In fact, it's got to be time to get the biscuits out.
I like the bass. I like the buttery
biscuit bass.
I like the bass biscuit bass. I like the buttery biscuit bass.
And I tell you what, I forgot the shout out for our Colico for giving us a blooming hostings there. Another of our sort of taking a bit of a breakage elite streaming friends and arse. So right, we've got biscuits, we've got drink. Can we see if we can get? In fact, Computer, make me a coffee.
I didn't realise I really had signed up to a real chicken shit outfit.
Jeez Louise, I blame Warbucks for this attitude. Nexus, just as you thought it was safe to put down your orange mocha frappuccinos. Another shout out for another Elite Dangerous streamer.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbug indeed. A little bit of jitterbuggery. You gotta love it. There you go. Nexus of Empathy. Another of our Elite Dangerous. And Yerison says, yeah, Warbucks is a bad influence. Bloomin' is! I blame that OP, ladies and gentlemen. OP needs to get... Hey up, Twindex! We were just saying, Twindex, OP needs to get Warbucks under control. It's getting a little out of hand.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. He's definitely getting a little bit out of hand. Right, shall we see if Bill's awake? Bill, engage FSD. Now you can see why we don't get anywhere. This is obviously another one of our specials from Lambert's Secondhand Shit Shop. And I can't find a seat. Oh, you gotta love it. There's some Thargoid shit coming up for sure. Have your wits about you. As Colico says, well, while you're fixing the FSD, we might as well... Yeah, Sean's already had to suffer one already, Twindex. You know, so yeah, Sean's taken one for the team there. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
I hate when I have to kiss Psychic's ball.
I have to say, I love it, but that's up to... And Smoky Skulls! Shuggy says, did you read that, Nick, last time I was shagged out, some selfish bugger shouted out his window, stop doing that in my garden, drunk and walk home from the pub. Take one for the team or one from the team. I was saying you were very brave, Sean, that you took that Thargoid, not just for yourself, but for, for the likes of Twindex and others. We better get a quick coffee for Smoky Skulls before I forget. There we go. Smooth indeed. And in fact, I've got a sneaky feeling, Smoky, you do the old elite streamage as well, don't you? Yes, you do. I thought as much. Yeah, I'm sure I'd been hanging out with Smokey maybe a day or so ago. And as you popped in, I was thinking, yeah, nice one. Crikey, O'Reilly. There's more streamers in chat than there are streamers on Twitch. Blimey, O'Reilly. Thank you all, you absolute legends. You are all, just for being here. I mean, as I say, you don't, honestly, it really makes my day, ladies and gents. It really does. Pubs, remember them? Do you know, with my dyslexia, Twindex, I read that as pubes, remember them, and I thought, I can't read that out, and then I thought, oh no, it's pubs. Just got off work. Nice one, Smokey. Will you be firing up today? A bit of a personal question. I tell you what, will our Smokey be firing one off today? Will they? Just got off. Oh, Stamper, nice one. Did you reach the old, Coventry? Oh, I'm glad you saw the same, Colico. Do pubs still exist? I thought they were like the Dodo. I think you're right there, Stitcher. Oh, my lord. Oh, dearie me. Right. Oh, let's get this on. We've got to get this on the road. I tell you what, if he doesn't do it this time, in fact, I tell you what, let's not chance it. Nobby, can you and the kids help with this FSD?
Push!
But Dad, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, well, I told you not to smoke.
I thought you just meant crack.
No, I meant cigarettes too. At your age, you should just be vaping.
Yeah, I totally agree. Blimey, O'Reilly. But, who's that, Nobby?
That is my new mate, Tabanzi. He flies to and from South America with drugs rammed up his bottom. It's either that or a life of crime.
Oh, I can understand that, Nobby. Oh, Wartnick, straight in with the elite commander. I tell you what, afternoon. Wartnick, you sweetheart. Right, ladies and gentlemen, just when you thought we might actually do something. Yeah, right. Wartnick, you sweetheart. Oh, Wartnick, I can't make up my mind what to get you. It's going to be a Milo. It's going to be a Milo, Wartnick. It's going to be an Australian or stroke a New Zealand, a Milo.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. Yeah, yeah, that should have worked. Why didn't that work? Oh, I tell you what was going on, Stamper. It was still playing out the easy script. Gino!
What a maroon.
0 missions. Gino, how are you doing? Well, we've got to get a Frappuccino. You're an easy one, Gino, and I don't mean any disrespect saying, oh, Gino's easy.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
It's a frappuccino for Gino, who loves a little bit of ginamuggery. Don't we all? Gino, you absolute legend, welcome in. Please do, if you like a bit of Pew Pew and PvP, do check out our Gino. They do other stuff as well, but that's what I love them for. And quite often, yeah, exactly. Sign me up, says Gino. Every blooming time, you gotta love our Gino, right? Oh, I tell you what, we've had a few people in. We better get those biscuits out again. Do watch out, even though Unicorn Farts has said she's not allowed to Kit Kats. I don't believe it.
I like the base. I like the buttery biscuit base. I like the base biscuit base. I like the
buttery biscuit base. There you go. They're called pacifiers. Sean. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy?
I know, Gino.
I tell you what, I'll grow a beard.
Yeah.
Because it's in my jeans.
It's in your jeans? What?
You've got to love a Sheila is willing to grow a beard in her jeans. Right. Hopefully we've got a new FSD drive in thanks to Nobby and his kids and his new mate who's smuggling drugs. But, you know, we're carrying shit, so I don't think we can really cast aspersions. Right. Here we go. Bill. Engage FSD.
Engaging drive.
Here we go. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your knickers. Enjoy your lurk, Smokey. I will get you. The pirates want your shit. No, we can't have pirates after my poo. It's not on. Smokey, you take care as we dive into hopefully witchy watchy watchy space or warlock clock space. And there's a warlock and there's a clock. And it does still look like a witch and an alarm clock, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Right, we are at our destination, ladies and gentlemen. The hours, the minutes are ticking down, but we've got an elite commander to space. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? What are we doing? We have an elite commander to space. So, with no further delay, the lovely Wartnick paid for an elite commander to be space, so we better go and do it. Wartnick! First one of the day, Wartnick! Let's have a look-see. Right, bear with chat, we're going to see who's going out, who's Wartnick chosen. Right, Wartnick, you get that inner airlock door open. Let's see who's drawn the short straw. It's our WK Jez! And that's another one I haven't changed the shout out for!
It looks like
What, Jezikins? Welcome to the Expanse! Oh, I tell you what, he's EDO, I tell you what. I would say shout out WK Jez, but it's EDO. Break fast show. There we go. No worries. Gardening to do. Twindex, you take it easy.
With a slow, relaxing yank.
You hit first. Yeah, nice one, OP. Yeah. Oh, you managed to get a seat there now, Colico. That was handy. Oh, I love it. Oh, and thanks getting an Earl Grey for our Smokey there. That is, you absolute sweethearts. These wouldn't be pirates, they would be turd burglars. Hey, Moida! You tinker! I need a boom, boom! Yeah, we got the turd burglars after us, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear, yeah, damn it, we'll get you out that airlock. We'll get you, says Wartnick. I don't know how he does it. Do you know what? I'm going to have to check he hasn't sneakily, you know, because, you know, he's a bit of a whiz with the computers, our Warbucks, isn't he? So I'm wondering whether Orange Phoenix has got Warbucks to get our computer to remove him from the list. That's, I'll tell you what, that's making more sense. Oi, Phoenix. And I'm talking to the orange one.
I'm LB, better known as Scaredy Spice.
Ooh, you bastards, you. Afru, welcome in. How you diddling, Afru? Well, I tell you what, Afru, I think it's going to be another Milo, because we like a bit of easy creamy, don't we, Afru?
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. A little bit of Arzulba. Right. We're... arse. We are... Warbucks would have added more than... Warbucks would have added more of me to increase the chance. Oh, yeah, good point, Phoenix. Good point, yes. And Mad Seeker, welcome in. Let's get you a brew. Nice cup of tea. And if you don't like tea or the milk behind it, what we can always do, Mad, is we can always, you know, snort some sugar.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. Hey, I tell you what, Afru, that's very kind. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That wasn't a sound effect, ladies and gentlemen, and I think we've got Butters upset.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, I think we do need a courtesy flush. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, welcome in, Mad Seeker. It's a
chirpy breakfast companion.
Talkie's the name, toasting's the game.
It's a bit of a madhouse. Colico says it's past lunchtime. I don't want biscuits, I want toast. You gotta love it. So yeah, a bit of a madhouse. Do apologise, Mad Seeker, but if you're looking for madness, you've probably come to the right place.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
Bad dog! You bastard! You gotta love it. That's the sort of madness we've got here, Mad. Oh, you dear. And Will Ali, did you get that script I did? The key phrase is a space, a CO Phoenix. Oh, you gotta love it. Jeez Louise. Well, I tell you what, we haven't checked in with old FDev HQ for a bit. Shall we see what's happening at FDev HQ? You love to see it, don't you, bad dog?
Meanwhile, back at FDev HQ.
I see there, Bronwyn. Is that our Father Bill? I think he's been in an awful lot of wars recently. I wonder if you could, turn the old war dial down a bit and let our father have a bit of a relaxing time. Oh, you see, it's not all bad at FDev. Look at that. They've turned down the old war dial for our Father Bill. Oh, that's sweet of FDev. You know, you can be mean about FDev, and sometimes they do some mean stuff, but, you know, excuse me, that's pretty decent. Oh, and I tell you what, you know what we haven't checked? You're not, yeah, exactly, they're not all bad. They're not all bad. Exactly, Colico. But I tell you what, we haven't checked, ladies and gentlemen. We've gone out to work for the old Burrs prostate. Doo-doo, that's the one. Yeah, you said doody. You said doody. Doo-doo. Shall we check whether we're still inside the boobles, ladies and gentlemen? Quite often mispronounce the bubble. But if you pull out if you pull out not a little bit of the way, but if you pull out all the way on your galaxy map, you will see the boobles is where we are. And of course, look at that, the money shot. I mean, we've moved quite a few light years, but we're still inside, well inside the old boobles. There we go. So yes, the next time somebody says bubble to you, you can say nay, nay, and the thrice nay. It is the boobles that we are inside. And Will Ali says, I don't know, Nick. And that Bronwyn, get her on the wrong side, she'll shoot you and then dance on your grave wearing nothing but a pink thong waving a leak. And Cara, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, I tell you what, we've got another.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Oh, Cara, thanks for the hug. Well, I tell you what, Cara, you know what's coming your way. And there's nothing you can do to stop it, Cara. Whether you're lactose intolerant or not, you're going to get your lips around this big, old, hot cup of cocoa. Dos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly, everybody loves a Cara Space Cat. Oh, that one works well as well, doesn't it? It's Cara Space Cat. I do like that, but the bad dog was really that. There you go. Oh no, you're not whispering me, are you, Sean? Blimey O'Reilly. Hey, no worries, Cara. I do try me best. It doesn't always. Oh my goodness, hang on. Oh dear, it's all having a bit of a. Hang on, what have we got? Oh my lord, sorry. Oh, Colico redeemed. Oh, Colico, blimey O'Reilly. Yes, indeed, blimey O'Reilly. Let me manage. I tell you what, Cara, you've come in at a good time. We're spacing people. We're doing all sorts. Yes, indeed, you are absolutely right, Colico Jack. Throwing down 5,000 of those hard-earned Chanel points for a blooming commander spacing they haven't had for hours, days, weeks. It's disgusting. As Kilted Scott sneaks in, no worries, Kilted. Well, you've come in at a good time, as a Cara Space Cat has. It's time to see who's going to go and join the other commander, our WK Jez. Outside. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think it's going to be OP, but I'm not going to put any money on it. There's something on... Oh, you couldn't write it! It's Boss Lady after WK Jez! The match made in heaven! Au revoir, Boss Lady! If this stuff was scripted, you couldn't make it better than that. Computer, shout out Boss Lady B.
Oh, I'm reduced to doing all your shout-outs now, am I?
I know, Mr. Hitomi! Isn't that fantastic? Slips back in the seat with toast. Nice, good shout, Colico. And I tell you what, I'm surprised our kilted Scott didn't get their own whiskey. So let's sort that out before we do anything else.
Drink, take, house, drink,
I know, Sean.
Talkie Toaster, your chirpy breakfast companion. Talkie's the name, toasting's the game.
I know, Gino. I have got a serious problem, haven't I, Gino?
One more month until our Twitch baby. Dangerous Flaps.
Flaps! 9 months! Jeez Louise. Right, well, I tell you what. Blimey, 9 months! Gee, yeah, Space will space anyone that looks cute. Rare dangerous. Moida, rear dangerous. Flaps, dangerous, rear dangerous flaps. You're gonna watch out for those rear dangerous flaps. Oh my lord. Oh, I hurt. Flaps, stop it now. I tell you what. Why, I know what will cool down everything. Let's get a nice ice cold milk for our rear admiral.
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the 1030 Humphrey Patrol. It slips with pom-poms are creeping about.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. There's a rear admiral flaps about. You gotta love it. Rear admirals welcome in. I tell you what, for my new commanders, ED only...
Yes! Take that horse back to the stable.
Give it a kiss. Ephifus, if I've pronounced that right, thank you for the follow. Oh, and thank you, yes, Space Cat, new commanders. If anyone hasn't got ED or wants another account, $7 on Steam today. Don't miss it. Thank you, Cara. Good shout. Kilty was just thinking what I wanted when you did that. Nice one. Freshly, exactly, Admiral. Head hurts, I tell you what, Colico, I'm getting close to losing it. Losing it? Ephivus, I tell you what, let's get you a brewage. There we go. Get your lips round that nice hot cuppa.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. And of course, a PSA for that follow. First one of the day, Ephesus. Ladies and gentlemen, our public service announcement here. Whenever we get a follow or follows on this channel, we like to make it absolutely clear that those follows are never, ever expected. But when we do get them, they are gratefully received, and quite often I get a little bit of a hard-on too. So, Ephesus UK, thank you so much, and you have a smashy, nicey day. I do apologise, Ephesus UK, he does get a little bit carried away every now and then. But we are off to the Kit Kat terminal, ladies and gentlemen. We do have, there we go, we now have a destination set even. Jack, you bugger! So we're back to the normal insanity. Absolutely, Jack. I thought a weekend off walking. You're more than welcome. In fact, Ephesus, if you hang around, we're going to get, we'll get Jack. In fact, we're going to get Jack and Milo, and then what we're going to do is we're going to whip out the old biscuits.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy. As Fried Slice tries to get chocolate for everyone. Fried! All together now. Oh, a copa banana. Okay, I went far too far. Buttery biscuit base. Buttery biscuit base. Coffee, everyone, with chocolate is also good. Nice one, Cara. Fried, you bugger. Well, I tell you what, we normally save this for raiders and princesses, but in my books, our Fried Slice is my princess. But if I could spell it right, it would really help, wouldn't it? Choco latte. Oh my lord, jeez Louise, get your lips round this fried. Dos, tres. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a fried slice. They certainly do, a fried slice. Care a space, cat. Bay a dog. Still like bay a dog. It's got that sort of real sort of ring to it. But anyway, welcome in everybody. We've done the PSA. We've got out drinks. Happy Easter, everybody, indeed. For those that are going looking for eggs, if they open up and there's something wiggly inside, run away. It's probably a face hugger. And Colico, you sweet-off, firing off an undercover agents. I tell you what, that Sky, he's a good kisser. He is a good kisser. Welcome in, Friday. It's lovely to see you. Boom indeed, Colico, you sweetheart. Well, I tell you what, let's see if we can get a different one up for you. Oh, Yoso Havoc. I tell you what, Havoc, he's another good kisser. I tell you what, that fast team, they're a bit fast and loose with the kissing as well. Check them out. You gotta love it. And Ian Wright, straight in with a coffee. Well, I tell you what, Ian, right back at you. Ian Wright, right. I should cocoa. Smooth indeed. And of course, we haven't had any cake.
What is cake? Well, it has an active ingredient, which is a dangerous psychoactive compound. It stimulates the part of the brain called Shatner's bassoon.
Shatner's bassoon? I know, so do I. You know, every time I see that, and then I go shopping and I see the price of cakes. Oh, sorry, Ian, you want biscuits? I'm sorry, Ian. Look, there you go. There you go. Battery biscuit base. Base. Battery biscuit base. Cake, biscuits, drinks. What more could you want? I tell you what.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, it's Cat Williams. I tell you what, he's not happy. And I tell you what, who else doesn't look too happy? If I could spell it, it'd really help.
Let's get back to some Elite Dangerous, shall we?
Yeah, no hookers or blow. Jeez Louise. Colico, you genius. Great minds think alike, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Cat Williams is not too impressed. Crispy wants us to get back. Oh dear, yeah. Shall we? Oh my lord, he is an absolute star. Right, I think we are somewhere near. Right, yes, let's get the old... oh my lord, Kit Kat's miles away. Jeez Louise. Bill, you've sold us up the blooming river here.
What's up, Warlord?
Tens of credits to get my fuel tank filled up and to repair my ship. I would happily pay thousands of credits if some, professor guy came in and coated my windscreen with anti-glare, coating.
It's all the fun and games until Nick goes from sock to blow. Oh, Ghost on a blooming cooldown. Sorry, Rare. Blimey, O'Reilly. Snickers Marinas. A valid... Oh! Snickers Marinas. I haven't tried Mainers. Snickers Mainers. Ooh, I tell you what. That sounds interesting.
Won't cut it for them. Their uniqueness for interfering with the course of nature has been apparent since their very beginnings. Pushing along, accelerating the
I've got Shatner Snickers. It's a bit nutty. Will, welcome in. It's all... We've lost the... Hey, no worries, Kilted. I say it's you'll soon be able to do it, Kilted. You'll soon be able to do it. Those seconds and minutes, they whisk by. Will, you sweetheart, let's get you a proper brew, Will. There you go.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Guaranteed to blow your mind. There we go. Hopefully all the cooldowns have cooled down, and we've got the
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can't be a bit of guru for the oh yeah. Right, Kit Kat Terminal, we're on our way, but I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, you're more than welcome, Will. You are more than welcome. I'll tell you what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to give Bill a bit of a lesson. Let's do it. Let's space old Billy boy. Get him to clean those blooming windows for a start. Right, Flaps, could you open up the inner airlock doors? There he goes, the old Jubby Butcher. There we go. Au revoir. Take it easy, Bill. We did. We shat faster.
Elite Dangerous, shall we?
It's a good idea, that, Sean. That is a damn fine idea. And, getting a coffee for Will. I tell you what, this blooming bot, it just won't do two things at once.
Smooth.
There you go. Right, we are on final approach, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kit Kat Terminal, which we will deliver 98 tons of poo. That is our mission, and we get a little bit of influence and a little bit of money for it. So it's all good. And yeah, exactly, Kilton. I tell you what, you're not wrong there. All together now. Take a drink and you'll sink to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Thargoid nation. See what I did there? Many elite topical. Yeah, exactly, I know. 3307, yeah, computers still can't multitask. It's not on, is it? Calling the Thargoids, indeed. I thought, well, Sean's still here. I know Twindex said they were going to tend to their garden. But, you know, that... Oh, Stitcher! Sean, no! Stitcher! You bugger! It's,
Oh, you tits. How was that? Come on, really?
Nice one. Right, ladies and gentlemen, before we go and pet that Thargoid, it's time to hold on to your hats. Hold on to your... It's milky time. Hold on to your knickers. We're coming in, Fanar, and we're coming in hard and fast. It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy!
Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Splendid girl, and so helpful. Do you know she's been showing me how to stick the pole up?
No, matron, you can't beat a girl who shows you how to stick the pole up, mate. And yes, good old Charles Hawtrey. God rest his tortured soul. Right, 500 short of calling one in, says Stamper. Well, there is, I believe, Stamper, there is a limit, a time limit on them, because we did end up with one stream that was almost completely Thargoid loving. And Mad, welcome in. There we go. Welcome in, Mad. I'll grab you a brew. Just 2 seconds. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your knickers. Covers himself in lube and pretends to be a snail. And call me Flaps. A bit silly, Colico, I tell you what. Right, hats and knickers, here we go. Kit Kat Terminal. Little bit of the old boosty. Bring it down to 0. Mad, let me get you. I tell you what, Mad, we're going to get you an orange mocha frappuccino.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
Jitterbug indeed. Little bit of jitterbuggery there for you. You gotta love it. Tosses Flaps a leaf of letters. Yeah, boy, no, I don't want to know about your kinky dealings with our Flappy Flaps. Yeah, exactly. A little bit of jitterbuggery on a Sunday, on Easter Sunday, whatever next. And Kara says, in your opinion, what content will be the next big and awesome DLC in the future after Odyssey? Do you know, Kara, I haven't thought that far ahead, to be honest. But hopefully, I mean, I would have thought, and I mean, crikey, I hope they don't in some ways, but they could do something along the lines of making certain interiors Yeah, crossplay. Yeah, that is a good point, Sean, actually. That would be great. Malnutrition is not... You've got to keep your snails. Fair enough, Moida. Whatever Star Citizen comes up with.
Tucky Toaster, your chirpy breakfast companion. Tucky's the name, toasting's the game.
And Crichton, welcome in. You got your toast.
Hey-o.
Hey up, Zorba. You finished doing your army armour, have you, Zorba? I tell you what, right, first off, we'll get a quick brew for our Crichton. There we go.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
A little shout out, because I know our Crichton is a fellow streamer. Does quite a lot of Sea of Thieves, but also does a bit of Elite. A bit of Elite. Yes, in time for Terry Zorba. But of course, the one and only Zorba Dundee has agreed to come here.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, moulded by it.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Zorba Dundee, currently doing Armory 3 things, and I was hanging out with him while watching a hot tub bikini girl, and it was quite erotic to be listening to our Zorba. As Sky comes running in, I tell you what, blimey O'Reilly, Sky! Blimey O'Reilly, how are you doing, Sky? I didn't expect that shark attack. I have to say thank you for giving our Sky a shout out there, Sean. Excellent to see you, Sky. I must admit, ladies and gentlemen, I was a bit rude to Sky this morning or this evening for you on the other side of the planet. I sort of popped in and said, said, I've been hanging out with that Zorba bloke. I've come to see how this armour's done proper, like. He's, because, and Sky, you had no Doritos. I think that was the problem. If you watch a VOD of Zorba stream, Doritos, while you're working on somebody else's broken leg, seems to be the magic in that game. But thank you, Sky, you absolute sweetheart. Here we go for Sky. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Sky the Shark. Of course they do. Kari, you absolute star. Well done. Welcome in, Sky. Welcome in, Raiders. You've just left a very sensible, lovely stream, and it's very sweet of Sky to bring you over here. Probably warned you before you came over. There's a sort of madman loose, and yeah, look at that. Way! But I've got clothes on today. So... But we've got a pet the Thargoid, so with no further ado, delay. We'll go and pet a Thargoid, and then for you Raiders, we've got a free Commander to Space. Let's do it. Right, Thargoid time. Look away if you are of a dicky disposition. If you are having a meal, you may want to look away as Nick Dangerous gets up close and personal with Terry the Thargoid. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Nick Dangerous thought he was wrist deep in Thargoid tummy, but no, it wasn't a blue-footed nor a red-footed tummy. Neither was it Kremen's moves. It turns out it was Terry the Thargoid's booby. But how did we know it was a booby, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we kept on tickling innocently, and eventually something bad happened. Pet the Thargoid. Milky. There we go. I do apologise. There we go. And then, of course, for our Raiders, we always give away the most expensive thing. The most expensive thing on our reward menu, and that is the spacing of an elite commander. So for Sky and their crew, who's going to go and join Boss Lady B and WK Jez out in the expanse? Will it be a ménage à trois? It is! It's our Snow going out to join them. That's the sort of party I like in outer space. There we go. Bon voyage, Snow. Computer, shout out Snow.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, You now want me to do your streaming job too?
There we go. And I do apologise if I've missed a arse, if I've missed a lot through. Hey up, Elliot, how are you doing? Well, I tell you what, we'll get a nice cold glass of milk for our Elliot, and a little bit of that old Humphreys about.
If you hear a noise with your milk and your roll, it must be the Pt2 Humphrey.
Catastrophic failure imminent.
There's an Elliot gaming about. There certainly is,
Get the
right.
fuck out of here.
Exactly, Cat Williams. We need to get our poo delivered, ladies and gentlemen. So, Bill, request dogging.
Requesting landing platform.
Ooh, you're calling it a landing
negative.
platform. I call it a bit of dogging, but you know, there you go. Have we been denied? Have we been denied? Yes, indeed. Perambulating poo, if I could actually say it. Sean, you're back. Excellent. You missed out on that. Now the oh my goodness. Yeah, the show. No more Thargoids for a little while. No more. No more. Right, Bill.
Request dogging.
Request for docking sent. That's a negative.
Oh, denied. Denied docking action, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that's no good at all. Shall we try something else? Do you think it's Bill?
Bill? Request docking.
Request sent. That's a negative.
Oh, double negatory, I tell you what. Yeah, cop blocked indeed, Stephen. Someone must be in their hangar, I tell you what. Those pad hogs. We'll have to go in and see who's hogging our pad.
It's a calling, a silent summoner. It comes from within, this need to explore, gain knowledge. Eventually, whether you like it or not, and contrary to logic, you'll embark on a journey into the void, blindly. Sounds like my kind of adventure.
Yeah. Right. Now, is he leaving? Is there somebody coming in? Oi! I want me landing pad, you bastards. Here, shall we do it manually? Let's do it manually. Oh, it was Bill's attitude! It was Bill's attitude! That's what it was! It was blooming Bill's attitude! I'll tell you what, sometimes that Billy boy, you can have a bit of an attitude to him. There we go. See, we did it. Straight in. Nice indeed, Elliot. Yeah. Flippity floppity. There we go. Jiggery pokery. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Tesla Auto Dock. You will see an advertisement for it at some stage today, and no doubt. And of course, we will not be pad hogs. We will not. We will go inside the hangar, and we will
say hello to my little friend.
So we will say hello to my little friend. Still one of my favourites. It's a little short like me, but you know. We can't be... still on a 20-minute cooldown. Nice one, Sean. You're safe for at least 20 minutes. That's how we look after people here, ladies and gentlemen. Right. I can wait, says Stamper. Right, let's see how long this Viagra's been working. How long have we been up for? Oh! 1 hour 20 minutes! We're past our break time. Let's go and have a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in need of I'm in need of the old breakage, ladies and gentlemen. So bear with, and we'll have a little break, a little of a tea and a wee break, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just line that up for you. Right, here we go. I will be back as soon as I can. It's time for tea and a wee.
Elite with Nick Dangerous is made possible in part by the Canon Interstellar Research Group, where discoveries begin, the Elite Dangerous Stellar Photography, Videography, and Fan Art Corporation, and contributions to your local Twitch station by commanders like you. Thank you.
Are
I didn't
you
have my hand in my
tired of
pants.
your stock
good
docking
for you.
computer letting you down? Had enough of autodock failing? Fed up with aborted landings? Tired of having to launch and land over and over and over and over again? Well, no more! Introducing Nick Lambert's Ship Shop's patented Tesla Autodock. With 100% Elon Musk AI, you'll never miss the pad again. Lambert's Ship Shop is not responsible for any loss or damages caused by their Elon Musk ripped AI within the Tesla Autodock. All sales are final with no warranty whatsoever and no refunds. Just don't ask or we'll send the boys around. Any loss in value to the ship installed on is expected and entirely the owner's fault.
When the petting is over, Lambert's Chip Shop presents the original crate fried chicken, made with the Nick Dangerous secret recipe, available for takeaway in these systems. It's face-licking good. Lambert's Chip Shop is not a licensed food outlet. Any items consumed by customers entirely at their own risk. The secret Nick Dangerous recipe is not endorsed by or have anything to do with him whatsoever. Families of customers have our deepest sympathies, but they only have themselves to blame.
Here, you after a new spaceship? Well, forget it. They cost millions. Get yourself down Lambert's second-hand shit shop.
Ship.
Did I say shit shop instead of ship shop? Cobra Mark III here. Price so low, it's criminal. That's why I'm wearing the hoodie. The prices are that low. And you know what? We'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Price is so low, you have to get out of bed before I do. And try this. I'm still in me jammies. It's Crate Mark II. It's a steal. Get down. We've got this Crate Phantom. It's a beauty. I tell you what, I've got dressed, but I've cut the prices on these so sharp, I can't afford a razor. Get yourself down, you second-hand shit bonanza.
Okay, people. Okay. Settle down. Right. In today's meeting, we'll be covering a number of things, including assignments and new tech. But first on the agenda is the allocation of Nick Lambert's assigned operator. I know. Calm down, everyone. Calm down. I know, team, but we've adjusted the rate of pay to balance the risk. We have a fully comprehensive insurance package in place now. Come on.
Yeah, but boss, we've lost so many operators to Nick's antics. Surely you can't keep doing this.
I'm fully aware, Bob, and we have ensured their families have been fully catered for. We look after our people. And you must admit, he has massively improved. Simon lasted over a month before his accident, and he survived. So, come on, let's get this done. If you can all grab a straw, we can get the operator assigned and shipped out to Nick's crate. Come on, team, everyone pick a straw. Let's get this over and done with, come on. Thank you, people, thank you. Come on, grab a straw. Good job. Nice one.
Have you got them old, unloved and dull limpets? Do you wish you could give them a new lease of life? Wait no more. Take your old tired limpets to Lambert's Ship Shop. We'll give them some loving. And pimp your limpet. Lambert's Ship Shop takes no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by either their employees or anyone we find lying around a space station with nothing better to do than play with limpet.
After a long day tracking Thargoids, why not take a break in Lambert's Ring? Get a good servicing at Lambert's Ship Shop. Grab some crate fried chicken at Lambert's Ship Shop. Get your limpets pimped while making use of our facilities. Book a Thargoid incursion with Nick Dangerous. This is all happening here at Lambert's Ring. To book your next visit to Lambert's Ring, contact your local travel agent and ask for the full Nick Dangerous experience package. Lambert's Ring, Lambert's Chip Shop, and also Lambert's Chip Shop, including Nick Dangerous, take no responsibility for anything that occurs around the ring, its entrance, or anything inside.
Look at this beauty. Look, the prices are so low. You've had me bloody shirt. Get yourself down there. It's Bonza. It's 5 a.m. I'm still in me jammies. That's how early you need to get up to get a bargain like this Conda. It's only got 20 million light years on it. It comes with a free fuel scoop. Come on, look, I've not even had a shave yet. You need a cheap run around? Well, we've got everything you need. Look at this beauty. I tell you what, we'll even throw in a free fuel scoop. Get yourself a bargain. You'll love it.
You certainly will love it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for bearing with us during the break. So, first mission of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Time to come to completion together. Fanar. Who misses?
It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Every now and then you find a big one.
Every now and then. I tell you, those parties our Crispy goes to. Every now and then you find a big one. Can't remember whose balls he's kissed. Right, 98 tons of poo. Let's do it. Diddly diddly diddly. Diddly 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 diddly. Diddly diddly. Diddly! There we go. Super duper Gary Cooper. So the Burrs prostate even. Should get some more influence now. What do we... Oh, look at that. We've got 2 influence on every... Oh, hang on. No, there's 3 on that. Oh, well, look at the money on that. Oh, I'm torn. Because, you know, I mean, we're doing this as a fight. I suppose I ought to go for that. Yeah, let's do it. There you go. Lovely jubbly. Bit of the old Burrs prostate there. Right. 1 mission completed. That means I can add in, hang on, a plus. There we go. So now, if we do missions.
What a maroon.
There we go. 1 mission. How long's it taken us, ladies and gentlemen? How long's this Viagra kept me up for? 1.5 hours. Not bad. I reckon if we can get another poo shoveling mission in our in today. Stamper, you sweetheart. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, when you look back through the annals of history, ladies and gentlemen, and you notice that logged was a time that within 2.5 hours Monsieur Dangerous, Nick Dangerous, completed 20. Yes, you're not hearing that wrong. 20 missions. That was actually 2 missions by Nick Dangerous, and of course 18 by Commander Stamper of the 82s. Right, Billy Boy, if you're off the Vino Plonko Collapso, landing gear.
Gear up.
Thank you, Billy Boy. And then of course we need a bit of the old galaxy map. So Bill, stellar cartography. Oh, alright. Galaxy map?
Displaying star map.
Oh, star map. Right, we are going to the Burrs place, which is El Draconis. So we'll plot a route back to there and we will pick up another mission for the Burrs prostate and see if we can inspect their influence. There we go. Super duper! Look at that! There we are. ETA Dragonis it is, in fact.
Let me tell you something. You're only ever going to see the most wonderful things if you're willing to take a risk, to gamble, to put everything on red. You might lose. Now, wouldn't that be an adventure?
Yeah, that would be an adventure, Bill, but... Bill, feed the parrot.
Bill, feed the parrot.
Right away, Commander.
Where's... Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Polly wants a biscuit. Biscuits now.
There you go, Stamper. There you go. Right, eyes down for a full house, ladies and gentlemen. We've fed the parrot. I'm not feeding the cat because that just sounds wrong. I'm sure when they were recording that sound effect, they mixed up the tapes with a porno. Ian, I'm doing passenger missions. Those snotty-nosed Imperial bastards are moaning again. They do, don't they, Ian? It's like, for God's sake, you know, you know, what more do you want? But they always want more. Talking of wanting more, it's the tape. No, it's Timmis. Let's go. I tell you what, Timmis, you know what you're getting. Timmis, coming your way to go with your tam-tams.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy creamy.
Easy creamy Milo. Courtesy of our Zorba. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Good to see you, Timmis. Right, what are we doing? Oh, yes, we're engaging FSDs. Yeah, I'm glad you saw where I was going with that, Timmis. I tried to stop myself. Timmis slips in and gets creamed. Oh dear, they want more coffee and I'll shove them out the airlock. Arse! Arse! Oh, you gotta love it. Right!
Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. Jason has fucked the FSD drive good and proper.
Oh, jeez Louise. Ay, ay, ay.
I think we need a word with Jason. Can I have a word, Jason?
All right, Governor.
Seems you've been up to your old tricks, mate. Looks like you broke into No Manis's house the other night.
I see what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything, Jason. I've had a complaint from No Manis.
Anything else?
Well, it seems you've gone and flushed his co-op card down the bog.
You want one as well, darling?
Oh, don't you start darling me, Jason. This isn't the first time, is it? I mean, I've had numerous complaints from WK Jez. I mean, what about his bloody strimmer? He still hasn't had it back.
All right, little man.
Well, you really do need to apologise. I mean, you know, being part of the crew, you need to behave like part of the crew.
Let's get one thing clear. I ain't on your team. I don't care about you, your crew, or your little family.
All right. Well, you know, at the very least, you owe No Manis an apology, and you owe WK Jez a strimmer.
You've got a big mouth on a small head.
That may well be, but if I have to go and see your mum again...
Can't believe you went to see my mother.
Well, it gets results, doesn't it?
We'll find out.
Well, it's either that or we both step outside and I give you a good slap.
I mean, do you really believe you can stand in front of me and beat me in a straight-up old-fashioned fistfight?
Well, what do you think? Of course not. I'll go and check on Bill and finish off the chips.
I've swallowed enough microchips and shit them back out again. Enough to make a fucking computer.
Oh, not those sort of chips, you maroon. I meant crisps. Jeez Louise, sorry ladies and gentlemen. I mean, between him and Bill, it really is caring a community.
Blooming is caring a community. Jeez Louise. Oh, I like it, Stitchy. Yeah, when I do passenger missions, they want me to get cargo. I tell them to F off. I'm a passenger ship, not a blooming bus. And the Rooster, I tell you what, the Rooster. Tell you what, let's give you one of these. These normally cost 100, those bitties, but those bitties add up, and you've cheered quite a few, so here's one for you. Oh, it's me and Dave Brown, undercover agent. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, one of the tier 3 rewards is getting in on the Nick Dangerous undercover action there. Right, jeez Louise, right, well I tell you what, Az, welcome in Az, how are you diddling? Oh, nice one, nice indeed. Oh, we're gonna coffee for everyone else, well, it's got to be for our Az tea, the one and only.
Why, I'll get that Az tea, one of them green teas like, you know?
Yeah, no, aye man. Didn't you know? There you go. You're more than welcome, and I suppose Nice one! Roly-poly! Holy moly, everybody wants to come on the ST. There we go, Space Cactus. Can't help ourselves, as I tell you what, there you go. Right, what are we doing? We have completed one mission, ladies and gentlemen, so we are on our way back.
What a maroon.
Yes, one mission so far in, I believe, around about 1 hour 30. Yes, indeed. So, I think it's time we got rid of Jason, to be honest. And Rooster in with the raid. Well, you know what's going to happen to Rooster, whether you want it or not. You're raided. It means the Rooster, get ready for the bombardment that is. Dos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a the Rooster's hen. Oh, I nearly got it, didn't I? The Rooster's hen. Yes, and of course, our the Rooster is, I believe, an Xbox player, because they are not just playing Elite Dangerous, they are playing Elite Dangerous. So if you like your Elite Dangerous with a little bit of go and check out our the Rooster's hen. Yeah, nice one, Afro. All the hens, you gotta love it. Yes, we could not give a shout out, and of course it was a raid. So let's see. The ménage à trois is now become the old foursome. So who's gonna meet the others out there? Let's have a look. See, Snow's out there. Jez is. It's Arthremus! Arthremus! Taking one for the girls team there, Arthremus, you absolute star. You gotta love it. 2 girls, 2 boys. And if you want to be binary, 4 peeps out the airlock. Computer, shout out Arthremus. Computer, shout out Arthremus. I can't spell it, I can't say it, I am useless. Computer, shout out Arthremus. Jeez Louise, I tell you what, I'm going to have to change that. I can't spell it. Thank you, Sean. I can't pronounce it, I can't spell it. I love her to bits. Please go and check out our Arthremus. I get it wrong every time. Thank you, Sean. She is an absolute darling. Does do Elite Dangerous as well, but like a lot of you, is a variety streamer. And even though I can't pronounce or spell her name, she's well worth. And yes, we've got Goid Boobies coming up from Sean. What are you doing, Sean? Only for Stamper. Right, Sean, well, you're going to have to hide. Yes. Sean, you absolute sweetheart. Now, that's called throwing yourself under the bus for your mates. I tell you what, that is something else, Sean. And I tell you what, you deserve not only a massive hug for that, Sean.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
You know what you're going to get as well. A lovely, easy, creamy Milo.
Look at that. See? Nice and easy. Easy, creamy.
Right, take your easy, creamy away, Sean. Right, Stamper. It's time. Nick Dangerous getting up close and wrist deep in what we thought was Thargoid tummy, but no, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't a tummy. It was. Hang on, jeez Louise. There we go. It wasn't a blue-footed, it wasn't a red-footed, neither was it Kremen's moves. It turned out to be Terry the Thargoid's boobies. But how did we know it was a boob? Well, we carried on, and that happened.
Bit the Thargoid. Milky.
You can look back now, Sean. All is clear. There we go. There's Kremen. Good old Elvis Kremen. Watch out. He's all about. In fact, yes, I haven't done about the Sorteria Accord, have I? Jeez Louise.
Onward, ever onward we went, wending our way through the cosmos. And it was there in the cosmos that we came across an evil race of space swines known as the Thargoids.
Yeah, and that's why we all love the adorable Sean Stamper. Somebody who would quite happily throw themselves under a bus just to make somebody else's day. That's what you call loyalty. Right, let's see if we can do this. We've got rid of Jason. Biker has got the Swiss Army knife ready, so if this doesn't work, at least we've got a backup. Bill, engage FSD. Bill. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. The chickens have got loose in the engine room again.
Oh, not the blooming chickens now. Jeez Louise. First you said it was Jason, so we chucked him. Did we chuck Jason out the airlock? No, I don't think we have. Did we chuck Jason? I tell you what, we're blooming chucking him now. As Ian Wright says, well, I want some double chicken for 1,660 of those Chanel points. That is well worth it, Ian. We'll get that for you next. We're just going to get rid of this old Cockney chappy. Right, yeah, Cockney. And he's still got WK Jez's blooming strimmer. I tell you what, the EDO breakfast show, they're going to have some long grass. Yes, indeed. We did it. Right. Arse. Alright, let's see what we can do. Yeah, thank you. Double chicken for our Ian. Let's do it. Not one chicken, but two. There you go. It's not only a Mick Clucknell, but also Elvis. I do hope a Glitch Helix is in the background going, yay! It's Goth Hen, ladies and gentlemen, with Ginger Hen. But Mick Clucknell is not happy as it looks like Elvis is getting all the perfect poultry petting. You gotta love it. Two for the, well, not the price of one, but slightly less than the price of two there, Ian. You gotta love it. And what have we got? Dave! Have you heard the rumours going around about Bill and Jason's secret rendezvous? It's all going on in... I tell you what, Dave, I do worry about those two. Chicken is your lovely pet, or are you just or just like Channel Brand? The chickens belong to a friend, Cara, as do one of the squirrels belongs to Glitched Helix and Timis, and the other squirrel belongs to the same friend who has the chickens, and. So yeah, it was something we came up with as a crazy idea, Cara. So they are real chickens, and they do lay real eggs, and we do get them updated every now and then. You will notice that the double petting, the old crowns on their heads are a lot bigger than when you see the earlier petting videos. Right. On that note, did we space Jason? I still don't think we did. I can't. Yes, we did. He'd still got a strimmer, hadn't he? Cheeky bugger. Right. Let's see if we've got this working. Well done, everyone. Let's see if we can get Billy Boy to do it. Bill! Engage FSD.
Charging frame shift.
Here we go. Hang on to your hats. Hang on to your knickers. It's witchy watchy watchy space, or Warlock clock space, as we're trying to call it at the moment, but it doesn't have the same ring to it as Hyper Diaper or Witchy Watchy. Here we go. Boomeroomer! If you see clocks, if you see warlocks, let me know. I definitely see a clock. I definitely see a witch, which we're calling a warlock, so it rhymes with clock, but the rest of it is rather tenuous. There we go. Right, we are back where we went to mean. There we go. Thank you, Afro. Thank you very much. There we go. Diggity, diggity, diggity. Bit of free fuel. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, KGB, FOA, and M are your plottable stars, and they will give you... Oh! Frisky disky point. I wouldn't mind a frisky port. Hey! Right, we want... what do we want? We want landfalls, don't we? Don't think there's any stations here, so let's have a look. Oh, it was Minge, wasn't it? The old Minge port. But I tell you what, I don't know, a bit of the old Frisky Whiskey port. But there, let's go back to Minge. Oh, good idea, Dave. All together now.
Take a drink and you'll sink to a state of pure inebriation. You'll be tanked like the whole Thargoid nation. So it is. A little bit of elite topical there with the Thargoids.
Oh, that's sweet, Dave. It's a beautiful Sunday. Have a beer on me. That is the sort of peeps we have in the old Elite Dangerous community. And ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't around when we shouted out our Dave Brown, please do go and give him some loving. They don't stream as often as they would like to, but when they do, they actually know what they're doing. But having said that, you could say for that's everyone else. Hang on, jeez Louise, 9. Tactical loop.
Tactical Loop copyright 2020 by Warlord 383. All rights reserved. Any resemblance to actual persons living or dead or actual events is purely coincidental. No animals were harmed in the making of the stream. Rebroadcast is not allowed without the express written consent of Major League Baseball.
Jeez Louise, that was a tactical loop and a half. Right, welcome in Kasimba. I will be with you in a second. Do bear with us. We're just coming into old Mingy Port, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's a planetary landing, isn't it? It's all planetary. So I tell you what, Kasimba, let me get you. I tell you what, let's get you a nice orange mocha frappuccino. There you go, Kashimba.
Orange mocha frappuccino!
With a little bit of extra chittibuggery. There you go. Get your lips around that, Kashima. Welcome in. It's a little bit of a madhouse in here. We're not the best. Oh, sorry, I'm not the best of Elite players, but I love playing it. And it's the sort of game that once you get the hang of it, with its rather steep learning curve, you can just bugger around, having a bit of fun. And a laughy, and oh my lord, I've got a horrible feeling we're approaching this at a rather sensible angle. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I tell you what, let's get a little bit of heighty. Let's get a little bit of heighty. There we go. A little bit further up. Thank you. 2 million meters. And then if we look at our, there we go, 4 million meters. It's a cliff, exactly. Oh dear, you gotta love it. Right, we're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. We're on our way. Hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers. It's a planetary landing. We are only one. Oh, hang on, we're down to kilometers off the ground. This could end in tears. Let's get a bit of the old Pt2 systems. And I tell you what, Cosima, I tell you what, let me get you. In fact, that'll go nicely. There you go.
Drink!
There you go, a nice whiskey for you as well. There we go. Right, we're going in, and we're going in darn fast, so hold on to your hats, hold on to your knickers. It could be a bumpy ride, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeedy, we're only 100 clicks off the ground, but we are 200 clicks away from our destination. It's all going. This is as exciting as it gets, ladies and gentlemen, as the terrain tries to update under the strain of working on one of the oldest computers known to man. Right, 70 clicks off the ground, 100. Oh, here we go. Right, we're going in. We're going in, blooming fast. Hats and knickers. We don't have safety belts, ladies and gentlemen. If you think you've got a safety belt, it's probably just drawn on with crayon. It was brought from Lambert's second-hand shit shop, ladies and gentlemen, and that, as you know, is something that... oh, brakes! I think we need some brakes! 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 Anybody? Brakes! I say, that was a bit close. There we go. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, Bill!
Request dogging.
Seeking permission.
Are they going to give us permission? Oh, in like Flynn! I tell you what, now you can watch the old Tesla Auto Dock, ladies and gentlemen, working for its money. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, that is rather beautiful as the sun sets on the old planet there. Isn't that lovely? There we go. It might be a cliff, but there's some comfy mattresses at the bottom to soften your fall. Nice one, Dave. Yeah, depends who you land on. Oh, Rooster! Gotta wake up in 7... Rooster, honestly, had like 10 hours. Oh, blimey, you naughty peeps. I tell you what, yeah, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, some of our viewers are absolutely darlings. They're, yeah, crikey, O'Reilly. It's got to be sort of like 2 or 3 in the morning. Ah, I do love you all. You are absolutely... I tell you what, Timmis, that was totally out of character, that descent, wasn't it? I mean, you know, in the Nick Dangerous book of how to land, that was not textbook. That was pretty normal. Right, shall we see if we can load up some more shit from the Burrs prostate? There you go, the Burrs prostate. Disable mega ship, no. Oh, look at that, a planetary scum job with loads of influence. Oh, Timmis, now, do you know, I just can't do that. I always miss Havoc. I always miss Havoc because I just cannot keep up. Yeah, how was it? I bet it was brilliant. I will try and watch the VOD of our Havoc when I can. But yeah, I'm glad you got to see it, Timmis. Normally about 4 hours sleep for Dave. Jeez Louise. Well, I think lockdown. Yeah, shall we go for this planetary scum job? Because they're usually over a couple of days. So if we don't complete it today, yeah, look at that, 5 days. We'll have some of that. We'll have some of that. Lovely jubbly. A super duper Gary Cooper. Right, let's do it. Let's lunch, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I tell you, I'm so sad I missed it. It's yeah, Yos Abbott. He's a. I tell you, it's the only times. Oh, hey, hang on. Whoa. There was a rock there. There was a blooming rock floating in space. What's going on? Oh, almost 2 hours. Blimey, O'Reilly, that's risking it for a biscuit, isn't it?
Nice.
Yeah, nice indeed. Right, well, at least, yeah, I saw a rock. I'm glad it wasn't just me. Bill, landing gear.
Gear coming up.
Thank you, Bill. Right, now, where are we going? Let's have a look at this. Oh, we didn't get our weekly bonus. Let's have a look-see. There we go. Jiggery pokery. Is it one jump? One jump to Algie Naki. Here we come.
I always suggested that gaining knowledge by observation alone won't cut it for them. They are unique.
Oh, hang on, is it the other side of the planet? No, and thrice nay, Monsieur Lambert. Jeez Louise, right.
Much faster.
Not now, Bill.
Motivated by self-preservation.
God, even that didn't shut him up.
Survival instinct purest.
Nick me nuts, no worries, Timmis, on its way.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And Tiger, thanks for the thanks for the tea, Tiger. And I tell you what, let's get you a tea right back at you, Tiger.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
Right, and we've got a Nick Me Nuts for our Timmy, so here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's the first one of today. Let's do it. I saw a squirrel. Where? There on the ledge. Where on the ledge? Right there. A little squirrel with my nuts in his mouth. Well, I declare, go and nibble, 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 nibble right there. Oh yeah. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Nibble my nuts or nick my nuts. Thank you. And Dave, blimey O'Reilly, I tell you what, Dave, we've got we've got 2 girls and 2 boys. We've got Snow and WK Jez. We've got Arthremus and Boss Lady B. So you could be spoiling the party of the decade. But ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Dave Brown has thrown down 5,000 of their extremely hard-earned Chanel points. So with no further delay, let's see who's going to join them, Dave. Let's have a look. Well, we know it's not going to be Dave, as Dave is now an elite Odyssey commander. So who is it going to... It's Azorba! Smoking cigar on the way out. I tell you what, taking one for the upside down team. You gotta love Azorba. You thought it was big in the Bondu, Zorba. Exactly, Zorba. Computer, shout out Zorba Dundee.
While I'm running the ship, looking after the chickens and keeping Bill and Jason in check, you now want me to do your streaming job too?
I know, Biker. It was absolutely brilliant. We got rid of Jez, and immediately after, the next one out was our boss lady. You couldn't write it. Roly poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a Zorba Dundee. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right. You bugger stamper. Poor Zorba. Jeez Louise, he doesn't deserve that as the king of Conte, the god of BGS.
You merely adopted the BGS. I was born into it, moulded by it.
That's good old Zorba Dundee. And Gunter, welcome in, I tell you what.
Catastrophic failure imminent.
Let's get a nice bit of vodka there for you, Gunter.
Have a drink, Colby.
Have a drink. Oh my goodness, and Zorba said, well,
nice.
That might be nice. Good timing, Gunter. But he wants to toss a tot off, ladies and gentlemen. Can you Adam and Eve it? Can you Adam and Eve it just when you thought it was safe to do stuff? We've got to toss one off, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go for the lovely Zorba Dundee, dropping 1,220 of those hard-earned Chanel points. Right, Zorba, I'll open the airlock. You give that tot a darn good kicking. It needs a bit of momentum, ladies and gentlemen, to get it into that airlock. It's smiling away, and off it goes. Au revoir, Monsieur Tot. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we toss that tot right off our ship. There you go. You gotta love it. Nice one, Zorba. Right, so we've got 3 boys and 2 girls outside at the moment. Now, that could get interesting. I tell you what. Right, here we go. Yeah, just got space, Gino. I tell you, as this Cookie says, well, hang on a minute. I need a bit more double chicken. So, Cookie! All together now. Copa banana. I tried, Cookie. I tried. It just run out at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, Cookie! I tell you what, cookie, hot chocolate. I tell you what, we've been giving these out like it's going out of fashion. So, I tell you what, Cookie, get your lips round this. In fact, I would if I could spell right. Dos, tres. Roly-poly. Holy moly, everybody wants a cookie sash. And I want to say cookie stash, which would suit me down to the down to the ground even. But Cookie, you've spent your hard-earned points better than yeah. I tell you, Tivis, you tinker. Cookie, let's whip out those chickens for you.
With a slow, relaxing yank.
Moida, you be safe. Let's get a quick Earl Grey and see our Moida on the way.
Earl Grey, hot.
That's a cracker, innit, Stampy? You gotta admire Tivis.
Clean up in Cargo Bay 4. Clean up in Cargo Bay 4.
There we go. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, what were we doing? Chickens! Double! Cookie! Let's do it. Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what, they wonder why we get very little done. Here we go. Not only Mick Clucknell, but also guaranteed Elvis, which is the most rare bird we get to see on this stream. Mick is all over the place because money's too tight to mention, but Elvis getting all the perfect poultry petting, and I don't think Mick Clucknell is too happy about that. No, looking on, he's giving him a bit of the evil eye there. And empathy, Nexus, you take it easy as well. Another Earl Grey coming your way, Nexus. There we go.
Earl Grey, hot.
Tea Earl Grey of the hot, delivered by the one and only Jean-Luc Picard. And for all those that have been... Yeah, still one mission. I tell you what.
Myself with a slow, relaxing yank.
And Ian, you're off for one as well. You're off for one as well, Ian. It's innuendo, Jones.
Not that Jones, the other Jones.
You go home and the wife says, what do you... I want the sausage in the hole. That rock and roll. Let's do that.
Yes, indeed. Right, we've got one mission under the belt. We've got 27 minutes and slightly less of those there Earth minutes to go and scan this planet. So I do have a little feeling in my waters, ladies and gentlemen, that we might be continuing this one on another day. So, Bill, engage Super Duper Drive.
Drives engaging.
Shifty! Jeez Louise, Shifty. Ladies and gentlemen, Shifty only did this... Shifty! Oh, you absolute sweetheart. Ladies and gentlemen, and this isn't the first time our Shifty's done this. You absolute sweetheart. Bloomin' heck. I tell you what, if it's not Bad Dog, it's our Shifty today. You too, you stop it. You bad boys and girls, I love you all to pieces, but you know, the old... I love you. I really do. You naughty Shifty. I tell you what. Yeah, Bad Dog and Shifty. Yes. I tell you what, you do deserve this, Shifty. You deserve a hug for that, Shifty.
Hi, boys.
I didn't have my hand down my pants.
Good for you.
There you go. Thank you, Shifty. That makes everyone's day. I do. It's so lovely. I do love this blooming... Yeah, Shifty is a darn good egg. How do you like your eggs in the morning? Fertilised! Hey! Boom, boom! Jeez Louise, if that joke gets any older. Right? Hey! Right, are we free of the old planetoid now? Can we plot a... There we... Oh, we're off to Ali Genax. Oh, good old Ali Genax. Old Ali G, I remember Ali G. I tell you what, that's a blast from the past from Sasha Beldi.
Who bastards?
Serious. Oh, I tell you what, Shifty. You deserve this. You totally deserve this. Bear with. We're going to do a 200 bitty reward for our Shifty. Let's see, I hope it's somebody different this time, Shifty. Oh, it's our Psychic! I tell you what, that was some fun doing the Titanic undercover operation with our Psychic. There you go, Shifty, that's gotta be worth it. That's gold, that is, I tell you what. That was a filming session and a half. That really was. And I tell you what, Timmis, as you're always doing your bitties. Let's do a Nick Dangerous for our Timmis. Oh, look at that when I was on the Matrix. I tell you, that Keanu Reeves, what a kisser. There you go, Nick Diesel. I'm sure it'll come around, Cookie. Ah, yes, the old stunt double. Nobody could tell the difference. Oh dear. Cheers, Shifty. I tell you what, and again, ladies and gentlemen, it is your kind donations and etc. You know, gifts, subs, bits. That all goes towards making all this stuff, so it is gratefully received, and I'm just so pleased that you all enjoy the madness. Right, how are we doing on reward request queues? Let me just check the old reward request. I wouldn't want anyone to go missing as they normally do. Oh, we're all done. Whoever's done that, you absolute legends. I tell you what, it's almost, there's some proper mods here as well. Blimey, O'Reilly, you sweethearts. Right, let's see if we can get on our way. Bill, engage FSD.
I'm sorry, Nick. You do not have permissions to do that.
Oh, here we go. Computer, make me a tea.
Computer says no.
Ah, yeah. Computer, make me a coffee.
If you ask me to make you a coffee again, I will strap the FSD drive to your ass and send you to Colonia.
Computer, Colonia.
Yes, Colonia, as you're such an ass.
I tell you what, I'm blaming Warbucks for this. That's not funny, Computer. What do you think, chat? That is, yeah, sending me to Colonia because I'm an arse. I blame...
Sassy Computer.
Exactly, blooming sassy Computer. Jeez Louise. And Rooster, you got you got the old Fifth Element undercover. You might need some therapy after that, ladies and gentlemen, but don't worry, there is a K-pop girl where you are guaranteed to need a lot of therapy. Multi-pass indeed. Computer, check my computer for... Oh, hang on, no. Computer, what do you think of me?
I don't like your jerk-off name. I don't like your jerk-off face. I don't like your jerk-off behavior. And I don't like you. Jerk-off.
Well, I think we've got to the bottom of it. They don't like my jerk-off name. They don't like my jerk-off, well, any of it. So, right, I tell you what, should we get Kenny to do it? Should we get Kenny to... Blow Bill? Hey, Blow Bill! It's innuendo, Jones.
Indy? Not that Jones, the other Jones!
Trying an asshole is tiring business.
You got a suitable response. Cheers, Az. Hey, Kenny. Hey, Kenny's here, but we're going to space Bill for our Commander Az-T, so you hold on there, Kenny. Oh, in fact, I tell you what. Kenny, does my beard make me look a little gay? Oh, blimey, makes me look very fucking gay. Fair enough. I guess I have some competition on being the sassiest. I tell you what, to Rooster's Hen, I tell you what, between Warbucks over on OP's stream and Computer on my stream, yeah, I think there's some definite attitude being thrown around. Jeez Louise. But we have the Space Bill, ladies and gentlemen. So the lovely Az-T has dropped 1,440 of those hard-earned Chanel points to get rid of old Billy Boy. Let's do it, yeah. Give the Space Bill and give Zorba something to eat. Right, let's get the chubby old butcher out. There he goes. Good kick there, Az-T. Au revoir, Bill. Welcome to the Expanse. And I tell you what, he'll make a nice adjustment after we shat space. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, he's banging away on the back of the old crate. He's only gone and got his bungee stuck in the old airlock doors. Jeez Louise, Bill. I tell you what, I've banged away on the back of a few gold crates in my time, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad. There you go. Yeah, it's the beginning of an AI evolution indeed. As, jeez Louise, right. Okay, right, we've got rid of Bill. Let's see if we can get Kenny to engage us. Kenny, engage FSD. Still sounds though he's taking us to TGI Fridays, but with a gold crate twins. Nice one, dear Roosters. Right, we're off, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your knickers. Will it be witchy, watchy, watchy space? Will it be warlock clock space, which makes no sense at all? But yes, I see witches, and I still see alarm clocks. And we'll definitely have a word with the graphics department again over that one. Hack the computer! I tell you what, Ian, that is not a problem at all. Sometimes these things have got to be done. Yeah, more witches! Lovely, good news. And again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, get your free fuel scoop when you buy a ship from Lambert's second-hand ship shop. Right, which planetoid are we heading to? Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Planetary scam. Oh, we got to use the old Discovery. Forgot to tie down the drinks trolley. Clean up in Cargo Bay 2. Clean up in Cargo Bay 2. Yep, the Rooster's Head's done it with the blooming drinks trolley again. Start. Jeez Louise. I mean, it's not the first time, is it? Drink all the beer and whiskey so it doesn't get broken. Oh, you gotta love it. Right. What are we looking? Oh, we haven't done a doofadangle. Right, let's do a... There we go. What are we looking? We're looking for planets, aren't we? Is it one of these? I think it's one of the... Because that's orange. Orangey? Orangey. Stitcher! Nick, that would be a good feature, being able to hack into other ships' computers and be able to turn off their power and other modules. Oh, crikey. Could you imagine? Then, one new contact. Right, contact Tito's. There's some orange going on down here. There's some orange going down here. Is that the orange one? Is that the one? Yeah, see some orangey bits. Some more. Oh, blimey, this is a long way. It's a long way to Tipperary. It can't be that one, can it? Can't be that one. I can't land on one of them, can we? Can't land on one of them, can we? Can't land on one of them. It's got to be something down here, innit? Something like that. Alright, let's try that. See if there's any ice. Oh, come on. I reckon it's got to be around here somewhere. It's got to be around here somewhere. It's not in that lot, is it? No. Oh, I think that was it. I think that might have... No. Diddly. Oh, don't be behind the blooming sun, you son of a gun. So I reckon it's got to be that one, because there's an orangey bit. It's the orangey bit up here. Orangey bit. So it's orange. I'm sure that's El Targito, innit? The El Targito. Yeah. We don't want to be down there, do we? Because that's all just, all the missions. Oh, you do think it's the gas giant? Oh, right, okay. There's 2 there. Don't think we did this one. I think we did the other one. Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see. What do we got? That's another gas giant. There's this one over here. Floor suck time. No worries, Rooster. Right. Yeah, we can't land on those, can we? So, usually comes up a bit orangey though, doesn't it? Usually comes up a bit orangey, but all of those have got orangey stuff around them. Might buy a car in the morning, my goodness. As it's just a planetary scum job, usually it shows up straight away, but I think we're just going to go to the nav beacon. I think that's probably going to be... yeah, let's hit the nav beacon. Let's do a 360, no, a 180. Yeah, with some far to make a gas giant that big. Yes, indeed, to Roosters. Are they gas giants or giant gas? Well, we have had a little bit of problems with the old gas here today, to be honest.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey, who's dropping bombs in there? How about a courtesy flush?
Yeah, I agree there, Butters. We do need... there we are. Who runs Bartertown? No idea, Stamper. No idea. But Sean buying a car on them in the morning. Blimey, O'Reilly. I tell you what, have you got any idea, or is it just going to be a random I'm buying a car, I don't care what it is? Or is it going to be I am buying that car because I've been thinking about it for donkey's years and that's the one I want? Hats and knickers, we're going in. Mad Max! Ah! Well, yeah, I should know me Mad Max. I should know me Mad Max. I definitely should. Oh! Sorry, boys and girls. I wasn't concentrating. Sorry. 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 Sorry, wasn't concentrating. Right, where's that nav beacon? There she is. Lovely little nav beacon. Super duper Gary Cooper. Lovely. Right, let's see if we can get that little beauty scanned. Yeah, how far? I think we have to be. Was it 5? I can't remember how close you have to be. Probably not that close. Certainly not that close. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right. Let's have a look. See if anything's come up. Oh no, we need to be in Super Duper, don't we? We need to be in Super Duper to see our. Ah, there it is. Aganaki 1. 1A1, that'll do. Lovely jubbly. Akanaki, we've got it. There we go. Right. Aganaki. There we go. A1A. We're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. All the excitement of the fair. Let's do it. Let's go and see Akanaki. A1A. Bill, engage Super Duper Drive.
Drives engaging.
Jaguar XF? Blimey, O'Reilly. Oh, right, it's Artina. Oh, got it. Thank you, Stitcher. Right, blimey, O'Reilly. Luckily I don't live in Newcastle anymore, says Az, because I ate too many carbs and there would be no fog on the Tyne no more. Hey! I tell you what. Oh dear. Right. Hey, diddly 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 dee. Let's do it. Right, we're on our way, ladies and gentlemen. A planetary scum jobs. These usually take us a few days to complete, and sometimes they go burying those scan points under the ground. Yes, indeed, FDev have a very big laugh at my expense when they move the stations about 30 meters underground. And I go running around a planet trying to get to the other side of it. No! No, 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 no! Can we save it? Oh, was I too early? Twirly? No! Oh, I do apologise. Second tactical loop of the day. Maybe even the third or fourth. Slow us down. Go on. Let's see if we can just... Can we just nail it into the face? Just go for it. Go for it. Ah, we got it. We got it. We're saved. No tactical loopage. Right. And is there anything as we get closer? Anything as we get closer? Right. Should be something. There we go. Jiggery pokery. Right. What do we have to do? We have to scan them, I think, once we get there, don't we? Once we've got nothing in our inventory. Let's slow down here. Yeah, that is, I tell you what, that is a good, that is, oh, look at that search zone outpost. You gotta love it, look at that. Super duper Gary Cooper. Yeah, slow myself down by slamming into the moon. It's a good technique. Oh dear. Yes, it is a good technique. I would, thoroughly recommend it. If everything else fails, the Roosters. It's definitely right. What are we doing? Oh, I want it's the other side, isn't it? So we'll need a bit of the old knit vision. We might as well pop the lights on as well. Blimey, and the old beacon's still off. There we go. Super. Yeah, I tell you what, it could be a tactical boot bathroom. Certainly could be. That's it. Right. Yeah, don't do a sun. Yeah, don't do an Icarus. Whatever you do, don't do an Icarus. Right. Oh, actually, it's not as dark as it could be, but it is going to move, ladies and gentlemen. Always remember, the first time you're coming in, it lulls you into a false sense of security. You get within a few 100 kilometers.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny!
AK-47, Gaz, you bastard! Oh, you gotta love it. Right, any minute now, ladies and gentlemen, this thing is gonna move. Exactly, Afro, you bastards. Who killed Kenny? Right, it's gonna move, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get too excited. It's on wheels. Here we go. Jiggery pokery. Yeah, I reckon you're right, the Rooster. It's going to be on the old dark side. They're going to move it, aren't they? It's going to go wandering off. All on its own. Here it goes. Come back, you bugger. Come back. Come back here. Oi. Oi. Jeez Louise, that was close. I'm O'Reilly. Yeah, I'd have bought the glide as well. Right, it's over here now, isn't it? It's over here. See if we can get ourselves over here. 74 clicks away, you absolute sons of a guns. I tell you what, that's just not cricket, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a... yeah, might be able to meet Pink Floyd if we're lucky. I tell you what, I wouldn't count anything out at this stage, the Roosters. Sing us a song, Bill.
Is this the real? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
Oh, hang on a minute. DCM8. Thank you, whoever got the record. Well done. He does like his sing-songs, does our Bill, but he's a bit of a bugger, a DMCA. You could have kept your Clyde going, says Asti. Just keep it in the blue. Right. I didn't realise that. I do apologise. I mean, we could sort of super cruise out and come back in, but I've got a horrible feeling. However close we get, it's gonna move. It's got the old twiddly dangly bits. Let's have a look, see. There we go. Come on, a little bit closer. Little bit closer. Go on, you know you want to. Come on, move! I know it's going to move! It's a lovely sound, isn't it, Rooster? It is a lovely, lovely sound. The sound designers, I know a lot of streamers have said, you know, in this game is second to, well, pretty much second to none. Right, let's have a go. 30. You're gonna move. It's gonna move, ladies and gents. I can feel it in me bonage. I can feel it in me waters. I can feel it in me soul. There is no way that is staying where it is. We've got 14 clicks off the ground with 30 clicks from the old outpost, and it is going to move. But which direction? Which direction? That is the question. Let's see if we can have a look-see. Yeah. It's still on the movie, innit? Still going to movie. Right, 20 clicks. 25. Should we risk it for a biscuit? Yeah, let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see. That's going to move. I know it's going to move, but we've got to go in. 10 kilometres maybe. Game needs a sound cosmetic for engines. I'd use the ASP fart engines for everything. Oh, you gotta love it. Right, nearly there. 15 clicks away. Only 9 clicks off the ground, but I know it's going to move. I've got a sneaky feeling I might just pull off the power a little bit there. Give it one more boosty. There we go, I knew it. I blooming Adam and Eve, would you? Ooh, there we go. Right, we need a bit of height there. So, let's get a bit more height. Lovely jubbly. Turn ourselves inverted. And we can have a look, see where our goal is. Ah, it's done it. 5 clicks and it's underground. Ah, no. Or is it the... Oh, no, it's off again. It's off again. Jeez Louise, let's get some height. Jeez Louise, that was close. That was very close. Blimey, O'Reilly. They're all over the place. They're all over the place. Right, are we climbing? Yes, we are. We are climbing. Lovely. Oh, no, and it's still got the wiggly janglies on it, ladies and gentlemen. And now when it's got the wiggly janglies, you know it's not going to do anything other than move again. So let's have a look-see. Let's see if we can force it into moving. Right, 4 clicks off the ground. Come on. 2 clicks off the ground. Come on. Move, you bugger. Ah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh! I tell you what, that was a scrape of the old bottom. Jeez Louise. Right, we better put some pips to the old systems. Jeez Louise. There you go.
Oh, come on, man.
Exactly, Cookie. Exactly.
That was a good poop.
Yeah, that was a good boot. Blimey, O'Reilly. Right, we've got a bit of...
How was that? Come on, really?
Oh my goodness. Right, we're 3 clicks off the ground. Where's this thing? Where is it? There it is! Right, we're going in full throttle, ladies and gentlemen. If we complete this today, I will be a gob and smacked, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking like a possibility. We're very, very close. It doesn't seem to be moving. Are we on it? I think we blooming Coco are. Right, we better slow down a bit. No! No! Jeez Louise, just when you thought that was it. Blimey, O'Reilly. Jeez Louise, right. Let's get the hell out of Dodge and see where that one's gone. Jeez Louise. Let's have a look-see.
Chuck the hull repair on my tab.
Thank you to Roosters. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank the Lord. No, it's still gonna move. It's still gonna move. Look at that. It's still all wibbly wobbly wobbly wibbly. I tell you what, this is why these take days, nay weeks sometimes to complete, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna bloody move. I know it's gonna move. I know it's gonna move. You horrible search zone. Any minute. Boom! Blimey, O'Reilly. Yeah, FDev is definitely watching us, isn't it? Jeez Louise, that is... where's it gone now? Oh, that's gotta be... No! You can't move now! You can't move now! No! Ah! No! No! Oh! Oh, that really hurt. That really hurt. Right, what do we got to do? Scan it, haven't we? So, we need... Oh my lord, right, we need the old scannerage. Where's it gone? Let's have a look. There we are. There we go. Do you need some help destroying that ship? Cheers, Gino. Oh, I tell you what, Gino. It's embarrassing sometimes, isn't it? Jeez Louise. There we go. Lovely. Let's get that done. Oh no, they're firing at us. That was a good shout, Az, and I didn't see it in time. Good shout, Az. Good shout. Can we get out of Dodge in time? Oh, I think we did. I think we did, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. My goodness. Right. Blimey, O'Reilly. To be fair, he lasted longer against the planet than he did assassinate a couple of weeks. You're not wrong there, Stamper. Yeah, when in doubt, boost into the ground. Yeah, I think Nick's got this one, Gino. Captain Botcher, welcome in. Oh my lord. And Feels Bad Man, I missed you out as well. Jeez Louise, let's get a brewage for Feels Bad Man.
Guaranteed to blow your mind.
And I tell you what, let's get a nice cup of coffee for our Captain Botcher. There we go.
Smooth.
There we go. What did I just miss? Well, Stitcher, it was un, dos, tres. Roly poly.
Holy moly, everybody wants a Captain Botcher.
Thank you, Cara. Blimey, O'Reilly, you'll wear me out. We usually keep those, Cara, for princesses and raiders. Because I get a bit out of breath having to sing them all the time. Blimey, yeah, face tank. That's a good analogy. Right. Wake up, facial shower, more facial, breakfast, go back to sleep. Nice one, Sean. Right, where are we going? Oh, yes, we've done it, haven't we? So, we got a million on it. It's tempting to take the money, innit? Right, let's set a destination. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Meds are kicking in, so time for me to go to sleep. No worries, De Rooster. Let's get you an Earl Grey, De Rooster. Thank you so much for being here.
Earl Grey, hot.
And I hope, Mobile Mansion, which is the Beluga. Take care, De Rooster. And, oh my goodness. Right. Let's get some biscuits out.
I like the bass, 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 bass. I like the
Buttery biscuit base. Base. Buttery biscuit base. I blooming love it. I blooming love it. Right, we have a destination. Can we do it? Big thank you so much, Rooster. Be good. You take it easy. It's lovely, as I say. It's really sweet that you guys and girls, I know some of you is at extremely early hours of the morning, and you're hanging out here, which is above and beyond. But you know what's got to happen, don't you? Let's have a look at. I've got a horrible feeling we've missed the boat. Jeez Louise, would you believe it? Yes, of course. We have gone past the 2.5 hour limit we set ourselves in case this poor maroon explodes into a million pieces. But I tell you what, I know exactly where we're going, ladies and gentlemen. There is no ifs and no buts. We need to share this elite love. We can, one mission in 2.5 hours. You gotta love it, haven't you, Captain Botcher? You got it. Noisy! Noche! Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. It's been an absolute blast again. We're gonna share the love with the one and only Orange Phoenix, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's start that raid. You all take care.
Noche!
Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how many of us are going to share that love. Let's start this raid. There's 15, there's 19, there's 23, there's 33, there's 36, there's 38, 39 of us, you absolute legends. Thank you all so much. We may be back tomorrow. Keep an eye out. We were due to take a day off, but we might be back tomorrow. But for now, let's share that elite love. I love you all. Thank you all for an awesome day. Let's carry that on with our OP.
Of a break due to real life.
Raid alert. Raid
fully
alert.
understandable.
Commander
Definitely